Welcome to the Clever Report. So the Super Eagles team has landed in Libya and they are being held at the airport for 12 good hours plus. There's no bus, there's no other airplane to connect them to Benghazi where they're actually going to play the return match. And then I made a little investigation and found out that when the Libyans came to Nigeria to play for the first leg, there was miscommunication between NFF and their crew. Instead of landing at Uyo directly where the match was supposed to be played, they landed at Port Harcourt and they had to take buses. They had to take like two buses to Uyo, which was very, very uncomfortable by their own standard. And I call out NFF if there was miscommunication. And I knew it was so obvious that it wasn't planned, it wasn't intentional. But the Libyans intentionally keeping our fellow compatriots in the airport, keeping them there for 12 good hours, no food, no Wi-Fi, no even place to lay their head. It's so appalling. You can see images of Super Eagles players, our top notch players, our fellow patriots, just lying aimlessly. And Libya is a very, very hot spot in Africa. We don't know what is happening. This I can actually call this an alleged kidnap because even if you want to play mind game, this is not how to go about it. This is Africa. And this is why when I keep saying when Africans complain of racism and other things from the Western world, the Europeans, I laugh because most Africans are racist towards each other. This is what is happening, that you're trying to play mind games. Okay, let's even assume that Nigeria actually treated them like this, which is very, very bad. Those two wrong make a right? No. But in this case, it was the miscommunication between them and NFF. And we want NFF to do better in this kind of situation. But the Libyans intentionally keeping our boys at the airport for 12 good hours, no food, no place to raise their head is unappalling, it's unacceptable. And we join CAF and FIFA to look into this situation. The captain of the team, William Trust Ekong, has been, going crazy on Twitter, giving us updates. I'll read a series of tweets he made, giving us updates on the situation at hand. He said, and I quote, 12 hours plus in an abandoned airport in Libya. After our game, our plane was diverted whilst descending. Libyan government rescinded our approved landing in Benghazi with no reason. They've locked the airport gates and left us without phone connection, food or drink, or to play mind games. I've experienced stuff before playing away in Africa, but this is disgraceful behavior. Even the Tunisian pilots, who thankfully managed to navigate the last minute change to an airport not fit for our plane to land, had never seen something like this before. And they didn't even think about the safety of these people, what might happen if, since the place is not compatible for their plane to land. But Africa, this is what happens in Africa. No regulation, no basic regard for human life. They just do anything they want. So he further said, upon arrival, he tried to find a nearby airport for his crew to rest, and he was denied at every hotel under government instruction. He could sleep there, but no Nigerian crew member allowed. They have returned to now sleep on the plane, which is packed up. Can you even imagine? Even the cabin crew could not even rent a hotel, and there are no Nigerian crew member that is allowed to rent the hotel with them. This is coming from their topmost government officials, giving this instruction. And I still don't know why CAF, even the African Union, is not weighing on this matter, because this is a matter of life and death. We cannot leave our superstars, our fellow compatriots, there just without food. We don't know how they are faring, and they're telling me we are all Africans, we are one. It doesn't make any sense. So he said, at this point, we have called for our Nigerian government to intervene and rescue us. As the captain, together with the team, we have decided that we will not play this game. CAF should look at the report which is happening here. Even if we decide this kind of behavior, let them have the points. We will not accept travel anywhere by road, even with security. It's not safe. We can only imagine the hotel or food will be given to us if we continued. We respect ourselves and respect our opponents when they are our guests in Nigeria. Mistakes happen, but these things on purpose have nothing to do with that, and that's nothing to do with football. This is the problem. I want the boys to come back. Thank you, Trust Ekong, for lending your voice and telling us what is happening. I want the boys to come back. Bring our boys back, Skipo. Bring our boys back. Let them have the points. Let them have the match. Let them enjoy. Because we cannot take this from the Libyans, treating our compatriots like this. And then I see many accounts on Twitter, Nigerians, saying, yes, this is how they were treated when they came here. When there was no outrage, they didn't even make it public that see what happened. And from what we are gathered online, is that it was a miscommunication between them and NFF, that they actually apologized for them landing at Port Harcourt instead of to make their commutation like easy for the match venue. But they intentionally kept our boys no food, no water, no Wi-Fi, nothing, nothing. And this is not acceptable at all. So our boys should come home. Trust Econ, God bless you so much. Bring our boys home, let them have the points. And CAF and FIFA do investigation and know why the Libyans are treating Nigerians this way. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the fun things. Turn on post notifications so you'll be notified when I drop another video. You know I love you, but God loves you more.